The convent of St. Cecilia, even the name sounds peaceful. Nestled in the once serene town of Ravenwood, it was a beacon of hope. Built in 1888, the convent stood as a testament to faith. Nuns dedicated their lives to prayer and healing. They tended to the sick and offered solace to the weary. The convent was a sanctuary, a place of peace, but that peace was shattered. A darkness seeped into its foundation, corrupting its purity. The convent's serene facade now hides a terrifying truth. It is a chilling reminder of the evil that can lurk beneath the surface. The convent's once pristine walls are now crumbling. Stained glass windows, once vibrant with color, are now dull and lifeless. The air is heavy with the stench of decay. It's a suffocating presence. An almost tangible feeling of dread seeps into your bones. This place is not for the faint of heart. This is Ravenwood, and this is the story of its haunting. Sister Agnes. Once a devout woman, her heart overflowed with love and compassion. She was the embodiment of piety. Her devotion to God was unwavering, but something changed. Something sinister took root in her soul. Whispers of forbidden texts reached the convent, dark, arcane knowledge that promised power. Sister Agnes, driven by a thirst for knowledge, delved deeper. She craved understanding.
The once gentle nun transformed. Her prayers turned to incantations. Her gentle touch, once a source of healing, became cold. The other nuns noticed. They whispered their concerns. But their warnings went unheeded. Sister Agnes was lost in her pursuit of forbidden knowledge. She had fallen prey to the lure of the unknown. She had embraced the darkness.
The night raged. Thunder shook the convent's very foundation. Lightning illuminated the stained glass windows, casting grotesque shadows. Inside, Sister Agnes was prepared. The forbidden texts lay open before her. Strange symbols adorned the floor, drawn in a substance too vile to identify. The air crackled with an unnatural energy.
She began her incantation. Her voice, once soothing, was now a guttural rasp. The demonic words slithered into the night. Her ritual was a desperate plea to a power beyond human comprehension, a power she could not control. A surge of energy erupted. The force of it threw Sister Agnes back. Her screams were swallowed by the storm's fury. But it was too late. The ritual was complete. Something evil had answered her call.
The following morning, the nuns awoke to an eerie silence. The storm had passed. But a different kind of storm brewed within the convent walls. They found Sister Agnes's desecrated chamber. The air reeked of sulfur and fear. Panic seized them. They had to contain the evil she had unleashed. They had to act quickly. They sealed Sister Agnes's body within her chamber, bricked it up, trapping her and the demonic entity within. The nuns abandoned the convent, fleeing in terror. They carried their horrifying secret with them. The convent of St. Cecilia stood silent, abandoned, a chilling reminder of the darkness that festers beneath the surface. But the story didn't end there. It was just the beginning. Section 5, Whispers in the Wind, Legends of Ravenwood. Years passed, the convent decayed, nature reclaimed its hold, but the stories remained. Locals whispered of the haunted convent, tales passed down through generations. They spoke of strange lights and eerie sounds emanating from within the decaying walls.
Children dared each other to approach the rusted gates. No one dared to venture inside. The convent became a local legend, a place of fear and morbid fascination. Some dismissed the stories as mere superstition, but others knew the truth. They felt the coldness, the lurking presence that clung to the very air. Something dark lingered within the abandoned halls of the convent of St. Cecilia, waiting, watching.
Section 6, Ghost Adventures, the 2024 investigation, 2024. Our team, the Ghost Adventures crew, arrived at Ravenwood, drawn by the stories, the history, the raw power that seemed to emanate from the very ground we stood on. We were here to investigate the haunting of the convent of St. Cecilia, to confront the entity that had haunted this town for over a century.
We were prepared for anything, but nothing could prepare us for what we encountered.
We unloaded our equipment, EMF meters, thermal cameras and EVP recorders, tools of the trade. Our mission was simple, to document the paranormal activity, to find evidence of the demonic presence that haunted this place.
We entered the convent. The air immediately grew heavy. A chilling silence greeted us, broken only by the sound of our own breathing.
We spread out, exploring the decaying rooms. Each step was met with a sense of dread.
The air grew colder, the silence became deafening.
We felt a presence, something watching us, mocking us.
Our equipment started to react. EMF spikes, temperature drops.
Unexplained shadows moving at the edge of our vision.
We pressed on, deeper into the heart of the convent. We reached Sister Agnes's sealed chamber, the epicenter of the paranormal activity.
The energy here was palpable, overwhelming.
We placed our hands on the cold stone. A wave of cold washed over us.
We felt it then, the presence of evil. It was real, and it was angry.
We set up our EVP recorders. Silence. Then a whisper, faint at first, then growing louder.
A chorus of voices twisted and tormented. They spoke of suffering, of anger, of a power beyond our comprehension.
We listened, our blood ran cold.
These were the voices of the nuns, trapped within the convent walls, their souls bound to this place by the demonic entity Sister Agnes had summoned.
They were forced to relive their terror, night after night, for over a century.
We had to help them.
We left the convent that night, shaken to our core. We had encountered true evil.
Witnessed the suffering of trapped souls. The convent of St. Cecilia held a dark power, a grip on the town of Ravenwood that wouldn't be easily broken.
We documented our findings, shared the evidence with the world.
The haunting of Ravenwood became more than just a local legend. It was a stark reminder of the darkness that lurks beneath the surface.
A testament to the power of the unknown.
The convent of St. Cecilia still stands, a decaying monument to the tragedy that unfolded within its walls. The town of Ravenwood bears the scars of its past. The fear lingers, whispered stories and haunted eyes betray the town's secret. The shadow of Ravenwood remains. We may never fully understand what transpired that stormy night, but one thing is certain. The evil unleashed within those walls continues to haunt the living. A chilling reminder that some doors are best left closed, some secrets are best left buried, and some evils never truly die.